Hello, today is the 18th of January. I know I just posted one the other day, but I thought I'd post up my book haul. I got a haul of books in a parcel today, and I thought I'd share them. I did mention this the other day. I had on order the Belgariad series by David Eddings, and they came today. Now, the first one being Porn of Prophecy. The second one being, I think this is the second one, Queen of Sorcery. Third one being Magician's Gambit. Fourth one being Castle of Wizardry. And the last one in the series being Enchanter's Endgame. Now, as you may expect, I have not read any of these yet. I've only just received them within the last half hour. So I have not had a chance to read any of them yet. But I'm definitely looking forward to reading them. Now, the first one of the series is Porn of Prophecy. Now, which is the first book of the Belgariad series by David Eddings. Myths tell of the ancient wars of gods and men, and a powerful object, the orb, that ended the bloodshed as long as it was held by the line of Riva. It should assure the peace, but a dark force has stolen the orb, and the prophecies tell of war. Young farm boy Garion knows nothing of myth or fate. But then the mysterious old storyteller visits his aunt, and they embark on a sudden journey, pursued by evil forces, with only a small band of companions that they can trust. Garion begins to doubt all he thought he knew. Sounds like a very, very interesting series, which I am very much looking forward to reading. And it continues with 4 more books. The Queen of Sorcery, Magician's Gambit, Castle of Wizardry, and Enchanter's Endgame. So I'm very much looking forward to reading them. They don't seem to be very large books. About 300 to 400 pages long. About 400 pages. So they don't seem to be very large, thick books. They seem to be just average size, sort of your average size book, which you might sort of be able to pick up and read in maybe a week or two. If you're a fast reader, that is. Unless you're like me, which takes forever to read a book, but anyway. But, of course, I'm the type of person that, I love reading. But I seem to take forever to read a book. But so I'm going to enjoy these. But I am going to finish reading the Bill Hodges trilogy first. I'm still reading the first book of that. Stephen King's Bill Hodges trilogy. I'm still reading Mr. Mercedes. I've still got the other 2 for that. And then, if I'm not tempted beforehand, I'm going to start then on this one. Oh, I can't wait. I love books. I just think I love books. And now I am interested in starting up a book club, an online book club. I have Skype. I might see if I can put my Skype details in the description below, if I can. If I can't, well then, if you are interested, I will put my at least my email in the description below. If you don't see my Skype details in the description below, email me, and if you are interested in this online book club, and we'll sort out the details. I would like to limit this book club to only a few people to start with. A few being probably a small number of perhaps about 4 or 5 people to start with. So please do not rush in all at once. I would like to restrict it to only a small number of people to start with, because it's just easy to handle a small number to start with. And as we grow, we can sort of maybe make it more of an email thing, or make it more of a larger group as we go. But to start with, I would like it just a smaller group. And what we can do is, I think, what I'd like to do, I'd like to organise it that each of us, instead of having one group book that we read together, we each individually have our own, we select our own book, and then at each meeting, what we do is we take it in turns to review the book that we've each read, and present a review to the group. And that way we can share recommendations with the group, rather than having one book for the group. It'd be like we each have our own individual book. Like I might read Porn of Prophecy from David Eddings. Someone else might read Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King. Someone else might read Stephen King's The Stand, or someone else might read something by Guy Morrissey or something like that. And then we each sort of take turns within the group. Okay, the person that's read the Guy Morrissey might stand up and say, "This is what I've read. The author is Guy Morrissey. The book I read from hers was, I don't know, something." And then yada yada yada. This is my review of the book. This is what I thought. Blah blah. And then of course the next person stands up or whatever and said, "I read Porn of Prophecy by David Eddings, and this is what I thought." La, 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 la. And sort of like that. So that's how I envision in my head what the group would be doing. So if you are interested in that kind of book club, please feel free to email me, and you will receive, depending on, well, I'm still sorting it out in my head, but we will discuss options and see what we can do from there. We'll also be joined by a friend of mine who is interested. I won't reveal her name on YouTube, but this friend of mine is interested in being part of this book club, and is helping me to. I'm discussing with her various options and things as to what we can do. So So yes, please feel free to email me and I'll get on to that. I will in the next, hopefully in the next